My dad, birthday was coming, 78, and so we said, okay, we need to honor him. And he said nobody should do anything for him. We should give it to 70 widows, 70 poor people, 70 this, 70 that. So we look at it, we say, okay, 4 of us came together and said we will buy a Rolls Royce. I heard somebody, I said, which car will take him to church on his birthday? Oh, they said this, he has this car, he has that car, but he will never use his money to buy a Rolls Royce. So 4 of us came together. And this small boy in front of you was privileged to drop 250 million. I dropped 250 million. We are not talking about just talking. It's not. We are not just talking. Listen, I won't mention the other 3. We bought that car 1.5 billion. I was the one that gave the smallest. It was 250 million to honor my father, sir. And then we took the car to him. And then we made up our mind not to post this on social media, not to say anything about it on social media, because of people that will just be talking. I gave the smallest, and I gave 250 million. I gave 250 million. Everybody hear me. We took it to our father. He was shocked. He said, I thank God not politicians did this. I thank God not businessmen in the church. Sons in ministry that I raised. 4 of you came together and did this. He said, in 70 years, this is the only thing that has not been given to me. Now that you gave me what no one has given to me, kneel down, all of you. You know, for somebody to place hand on you with only anger. Everybody shout with me, honor works. Shout it again, say honor works. Hear me? I'm wrapping up. After this morning, you will never remain the same again. We knelt down. He lifted up his hand. It was the second day he gave me a shoe. He joined them to do for me what no one has done for me in 70 years. I now decree over your life. As God is alive and his spirit is alive, I speak over you dimensions you have never entered into, blessings you have never seen, honor you have never seen, favor you have never seen. Enter into your life right now. Within 1 month, my annual income became my almost daily income, sir. From being a millionaire, I moved to the B level comfortably.
When I used to say that this world is so unfair, you guys would just think that maybe I have bad belly. But true, this world no balance. It no balance at all. And for some reasons, we the commoners are always at the end of the food chain. No matter what we do, we still get the least of the least of the least of everything. Be it in the church or be it outside the church. You see how much money this man of God is proudly saying they put together to buy a Rolls Royce for their daddy in the Lord. As if, what does that got to do with anything? I don't get it. You know, Oyedepo has more than enough cars already. More than enough cars. Enough private jet. But for some reason, more cars are still needed. Like, what kind of gluttony is this? What kind of gluttony is this? And you ask yourself, you people claim to be servant of the Lord, claim to be looking after God's sheep, claim to be God's shepherd, and so on and so forth. But yet still, you guys are not looking after those in need. Whenever I see this, people always do their best to point it out to me that actually those preachers are helping the poor and the needy. But let me ask you, how much? How much are they doing? How far have they gone? If they could spend 1 point something billion to buy a car for someone who doesn't even need the car. He doesn't need the car. Had it been that the man of God, David Oyedepo, needed transportation, that would have been understandable. I would have understood it. But he has more than enough cars. What is David Oyedepo doing with cars? What is one more car supposed to do for that man of God? What? That money would have built boreholes for so many communities. That money would have helped start up petty businesses for so many people in Nigeria. Had David Oyedepo thought to himself that this birthday, I want to give it out to the people. Nobody should give me any gift, but rather set up a charity a group or plan or scheme for anyone in different communities in Nigeria. How many people do you think that money would have helped? How many? I'm not even saying that people shouldn't use their own personal money to do what they want to do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you claim to be a man of God, if you claim to be a servant of God, if you claim to be a shepherd of the sheep, someone who has been appointed by God to look after the sheep, shouldn't you be doing just that? I mean, if you are someone like Aliko Dangote, who has never claimed to be sent by God to look after people or to win souls for the Lord, that is quite different. He can go ahead and buy whatever he wants to buy. That's quite different. But if you are a servant of the Lord, if you're someone who claims to be put there or to be sent by God, shouldn't you be doing things that help people in society? Shouldn't you? You're out there buying billion naira worth of car. For what? Like, who are you trying to impress? I mean, I don't know. Like, what will one more car do that the other cars haven't done? What? I feel sorry for us, the way our priorities have been messed up. I really feel sorry for us. Like, you will see a clear case where all of us need to rally behind and speak the truth. But for some reason, we will decide not to do that. It's so sad. It's really, really sad.